Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. Welcome back. Welcome back to the AM to PM Love is Enough podcast.
And I'm happy to see my baby feeling well. Thanks, everyone, for your love, support, and prayers when my baby was in the hospital. Thank you all.
Yeah, thanks everybody. Apologize for that. It was something that we couldn't control. Sometimes life happens. Um, I showed my mortality. Let things kind of get to me and took me to some stress levels I don't really care for. And I think that's why the wife chose that as this week's topic.
Yes. Controlling stress is this week's topic. Yes, so we all need to learn how to control stress. We can't eliminate it,
Right.
but we can control it. So do your best at doing that.
Right. Because it can spill over. What I tend to preach, and I kind of got away from it for a second. You know what I mean? I'm human, but I'm back. You know what I mean? And I preach this a lot, and it's don't bring things home, that's outside of the home. It could be work. It could be anything. You know what I mean? If it's not related to your home directly, it shouldn't come in if it's something that's not contributing to the success of your home. And I let stress get to me, and I brought it home. I didn't bring it to my wife directly. Like I didn't. It wasn't nothing that was aimed at her. It was aimed at life, and life fought back. I mean, what can I do? You know what I mean? I'm human. We went through the channels to get me back, and I'm back. And now we just kind of want to tell everybody to not let that happen to you guys. You know what I mean?
It was
Try to avoid it.
Sorry.
No, you can't.
It was really shocking to me because I never see Paul act outside his character. Let me say PM act outside his character. And I really saw him angry and upset for the first time for me in a long time. Really? So I know, that stress, that one pushed you. That one pushed you over the edge.
Yeah, it was a little crazy.
Yeah.
It was a little crazy, a little scary. And I don't want to keep health. I don't want to have these health issues. You know what I mean? I want us to, from this point on, life to be kind of smooth. But I mean, you can't control everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
and work is one of them things you can't control.
Right.
So, I mean, if, you having stress at work, it's really one of them things that you can't control. And thank you, Velma. Velma says she's so happy to hear that you're feeling better.
Thank you very much. My wife took care of me. She took me, she saw something, saw the problem, and she solved it. And it was a spur of the moment. She took me somewhere to kind of take my mind off of life, and we kind of detached. We took our phones off the system. You know what I mean? We went somewhere and we didn't have phones. We said, let's just, me and her, just sit back and enjoy some stuff and take our mind off some things, and it worked. She took me away, and I had a wonderful time. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome. But we need to thank Asmin, because Asmin is the one who, Asmin Grimes, is the one who suggested that I do that.
Awesome. Thank you.
So thank you, Asmin. She was the one that suggested that.
Okay. Thank you, Asmin.
So what you need to do is when you have stress and it's really, really high, you need to sit back, relax, take some time for self. Don't add nothing else to that list of stress. Don't allow no one else to add anything to it. Putting the phones down helped us a lot. I was really shocked and surprised at putting the phone down for a weekend, how much my mind opened up and I was thinking. And we actually thought of a whole lot of things that we can do. It was weird for me because I'm like, wow, where all this stuff come from? But it came.
It was a nice reset. Yeah, we had a nice time. And I think we gained something at the same time. So that's what it's about. Things that set us back, as long as they put us back forward. You know what I mean? Don't just keep riding it backwards ride. You know what I mean? We do those things, but we got to jump back and get back on track. Don't let life control you that much. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, but the stress starts in the body first
mhm,
before it start messing with your mental.
mhm.
So it's gonna attack your body first before it start getting into your mind. We think that we can handle it because in our minds we don't feel as though we're that stressed, but
Mhm.
our bodies let us know something different.
Yes, it did.
And Asman, I just received that. Yes, I am going to give you the credit.
Oh yeah.
It's greatly appreciated.
It takes a village.
Hmm.
We can't always think of everything.
Hi. Yeah. So you really have to take care of self. And everybody's job is stressful. It's not just Paul's job.
Right.
Our job's stressful too. I don't think it's anyone out here whose job isn't stressful. It's a lot of jobs doing more with less and piling on where they can. And if you are a person at your job that's capable of doing a lot, they're going to put a lot on you. And they're not doing it to stress you out. They're doing it because they're trying to get the job done. But you gotta take care of yourself. And when you do leave that place, like Paul always tell me, yeah, we'll talk about something on the way home, but we normally shut it off when we get across this door. But he changed that day. That day it made it past the door, and he never did that. He never did that. As long as we've been together, I've never seen him do that. But he done it this time. He brought the stuff past the door, and it kind of pushed him over the edge, and his pressure was like 200 and something. So he was in stroke numbers, so we had to go to the doctors and try to get some stuff taken care of.
Mhm.
So do not allow nobody to push you there because all of us have a lot to live for.
Mhm. And just I could have easily left here and left my AM
Yeah,
by herself.
and I would have been mad. I would have been probably stomping a corpse. But yeah, no, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But I would have
She is
been.
not playing.
But I would have been mad. I really would have been mad. But if you feel yourself, your heart beating real fast, and you feel yourself escalating, and you're at work, you're home, wherever, take a deep breath in, count to 10, let the breath out, and try to relax yourself as much as you can. Because we all need to be stress free. Or go have sex, you know.
Whoa.
It's a lot of ways to relieve stress. I'm just saying.
Yes, it is.
Different types of breathing. I mean, it's still breathing. I'm just saying.
Alrighty.
I was just trying to help.
Mhm. Is that why you stay stress free?
Yes, that's why I stay stress free. Yes, that is why I stay stress free.
Oh. Mhm.
Y'all can do walking, jogging, light walking and jogging that will help your stress stay down as well. It'll help it stay down. And you need to get some sleep. A lot of people don't get sleep. A lot of people be on them cell phones to the wee hours of night. So get some sleep and don't allow stuff to stay in your head. And when you're going to bed at night, try to look at something calm so the stress won't.
Yeah, we've been doing that lately too.
Yeah, what?
We're horror movie buffs and we love horror movies and thrillers at night. But lately we've been finishing it off with like comedy, like making sure we went to bed with something, kind of funny and not strenuous and stressful.
Yeah, Vashina, it is. Stress is something that you can't eliminate, and you have to maintain it.
That's
and,
the thing.
Yes, it's something that you can maintain. So
just gotta get it control on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Everybody have to figure out a way to bring that stress levels down. Even if you're just going for a swim, sitting in a jacuzzi, whatever, drinking a glass of wine or a glass of water, it doesn't matter as long as you're sitting still and relaxing your mind. Take the time for you to relax your mind. My husband helped me relax my mind, so that's a great thing for me that I can work with. You got to reduce your mental overload. You got to make sure that no one is stressing you out every 5 minutes, because you can have a lot of people stressing you and pushing you mentally over the edge, and you don't even know that you're being pushed that far.
Yeah.
You don't know. So you gotta pay attention to your body. Your body will let you know. And you don't want to bring that stress home to your relationship.
Right.
Because your relationship to me is, I'm not going to say it's stressful enough, but I'm saying it is some sort of stress in a relationship because you have bills and you have children.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have everything in order and you got to work. So, I mean, it is just a little stress, but you got to figure out a system and maintain that as well.
Right.
Just maintain everything that you're doing.
There's a balance. You got to have a balance. You know what I mean? Yes, we do have to work, and yes, we do got to go out of the home and do things and stuff like that. But you got to have a balance. You know what I mean? It's got to be a cutoff valve. You know what I mean? To anything that you're doing. You know, just there's times that are meant for that, and there's times that are meant for you, and your wind down and you get yourself together. And that's the stuff we were talking about before. Like when me and the wife would say, you know, when one is at work and one is not. Those are your times where you can kind of get your little me times in and get your little relaxations in. Aside from doing it together, like sometimes we do it together, like we'll get in the tub together.
Don't be telling my business.
No, well,
I'm just playing. I'm just
playing. I'm playing. A little something up in there, but it's an innocent tub time. You know what I mean? What I like to do is like to read your day. And this is where communication comes in. Like me and Lisa communicate a lot. We do it because we want to. And when we do communicate, it's key that you listen. Because I can tell what kind of day she's having. And if she's having one of those stressful days that I feel like she's going to come home and it's going to kind of be weighing on her a little bit, when she gets home, I try to either make her laugh or I'll have something planned so that it kind of takes her focus off the day and she has to come in and kind of, you know, fit in with what I have planned. That's where communication is key. You know, the more you talking to each other and the more your ears are listening to what they have to say and how things affect them, then you can counter it. That's your job in a relationship. Your balance. You know, one may have something off going on, but it's up to you to put it back on track.
But that's either way, man or woman.
Man or woman, right. Yeah. It's either or.
Mm-hmm.
She feels me having a bad one, she'll think of something. Trust me. I'll come home and it'll be something. It could be a tasty cake. Like she'll buy me a tasty cake that she know. It's not necessarily for that. It's just she knows something that'll make me say, oh, you know, and take my mind off of some stuff. So that was just an example.
Okay.
But I think we're good at that. Like we're good at the communication part and feeling the other person out. Mm-hmm. And not carrying on things that can stress the person in the fight. You know what I mean? In an argument, things don't have to go on and on and on. Make your point, stand by it, keep it moving.
Yeah, and close it. Don't let it drag on. Yeah, and yes, Valma, it's about finding your balance. Yes, I agree. And she said, turning off the phones, relax your minds. Yes.
And we've talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a hard one.
But I'm gonna work on it because I like the way I felt this weekend with no phone. I like the way I felt. I was a little disappointed because I didn't have any pictures, but we had a bet, so I was gonna win it. No, but
there's a lot of times your pictures are up here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, your memories can a lot of times be here. You know, we don't always have to keep track of it by pushing a button and capturing it. A lot of times, keep it up here. You know what I mean? It'll feel a lot better to you. You know what I mean? Like right now, I'm thinking of the weekend we went away. No pictures to show for it, but I got it up here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The moments, and I could see them clear as day. We didn't used to have phones all the time.
Yeah, we probably need to go back to that. Hi, Tasha. We probably need to go back to no phones. I mean, I think it's just so much out here that's distracting us. Yeah. And we have to figure out ways to stop the distractions. because we want to get back to like back in the day with our parents, how the couples hung out together.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't even really see that anymore.
Yeah.
You don't even see like people going over
Oh,
people's
yeah.
house, because first of all, people don't even trust people anymore.
That's true.
So you don't even see it where family used to go over the house, all the kids be playing together,
Every
all the
week.
adults be together. We don't
You
have
see
that
every
anymore.
week. Yeah.
First of all, it's very hard to find couples that stand together, let alone can go to their house and do anything, because you might go to their house and it's not even they beefing, so
And
everything is so different.
Do you remember when we was younger how our parents used to take us somewhere all the time? Like,
He take me to my aunt and Miss house.
And to me, I think those were stress relievers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think those were things that they ended their week with, and they enjoyed themselves.
And it'd be little things.
Yeah, they be playing cards.
But these kids not like that. No, these kids want expensive stuff and they want to go on big trips. These kids
and the kids, we used to love just getting together, seeing our cousins and having a good time while they having a good time. It was a separation of kid and parent. And I think the parents back in them days, they knew how to stress relieve. Yeah. You know what I mean? But they did it like as families. Yeah. Like you said, my mother and father, my aunts and uncles, all of them got together as couples. And they did things together, fun things together every week. Now it's just you rarely see your family members now.
Yeah, the kids are not growing up together. It's just totally different, and that's stress alone. Yeah, because my family used to be really, really close, and we used to all do things and play baseball like every week. Yeah. And everything just died off. You know what I mean? It's just so separate, and it's sad. It's sad how the thing's going. I love to see families that's taking trips together and doing things together. Even if you just having a cookout together, I love to see stuff like that. But it's hard and very rare.
But you gotta focus. Like when those times present themselves, you gotta be in it. You gotta be, you gotta be present. It's no point in everybody getting together if everybody's doing this. You know what I mean? And it's so impersonal, and it can be stressful because the things that we're looking at a lot of the times are stressful things. It could be anything, and you think that you're not being affected, but you are. You just sometimes just visually seeing something or hearing something over and over again that's negative, or that's just not something that you should be bringing into your home. It's not home friendly. Just hearing those things over and over again throughout a day, it will wear on you.
Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Like and subscribe, please. And we want to give a shout out to our sponsor,
Antoine Corbett, CarolinaHeat.com.
Carolina Heat Radio.
Give him, your support. Mm-hmm. He's doing an excellent job, and we like to push him as much as possible because he's pushing us. Mm-hmm. Trust me, he's a good guy. How was your week so far, Miss Mel?
My week was stressful.
It was stressful.
I had a day. I mean, right. I did some stuff today that they threw some stuff on us, and it was a little too much. Okay. Too much. Okay. The family time can be so wonderful, but everyone has to set aside time to make it happen. I agree. Right. That's Velma. Mm-hmm. I agree. They do have to set aside some time, but a lot of people working overtime and then coming home too tired. It's a lot going on out here in this world. And it's like they're killing the family vibe. Like if you don't have your own business, you got to go out here and work because you have to, and you got to stay in there no matter what time it is. And you come home, you be tired, so you don't get a chance to do a lot of things. And that's what's really going on here. We're gonna do some things. I took my time to take him away so that he can get his rest, and we're gonna try to get some stuff done this weekend because time it's just our time. The jobs is taking up a lot of our time.
Yeah, and that was like one of the straws that broke the camel back right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just what I mean. I'm used to a certain thing, And if it gets altered in any way, it's stressful.
Yeah.
And
Something got to change. And it for, for everybody, what I mean? Because you can't keep letting somebody pressure you to doing things on their time and saying, forget about your time.
right.
Because telling me to do something when I already have something planned and you telling me at the last minute it's not an option for me.
And I've had some
It's not an
friends,
option.
good friends talk to me and give me some good advice. And it's up to me now to apply it all. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Just like what we're trying to do with everybody, we want you guys to apply this stuff. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
We're seeing some changes though. Seeing a
Yes.
lot of changes with folks around us, and
Yes, a lot of couples
we're
we know.
meeting a lot of people through
Mhm.
this podcast, and it's pretty cool. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And we want you all to know that we appreciate it. You know what I mean? This is something that we kind of look forward to every week.
Mm.
I don't know.
I
It
be
was
nervous
rough,
every week. I don't know.
but that's normal.
I be
Nervousness
nervous.
is normal. But last week, without doing it, it felt like we let people down, didn't it? It
Yeah.
felt kind of weird.
Yeah, but I had to. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I couldn't be in the hospital and do a show at night.
Yeah,
It wouldn't
we
even have been. And Paul would have been. I would have been doing it by myself. So I didn't want to do it by myself, and I won't be doing it by myself like ever. So it's me and you, ride or die, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's me and you. But yeah, we appreciate y'all all.
Welcome back. Love is enough.
And thanks everyone again for the prayers and the support for Paul.
I'm back.
For PM, like everybody on the job, just say, how is PM doing?
I'm doing a lot. I'm better than I was before. Put it that way.
Okay.
And better is better. Could I
Yeah.
get it? Am I any betterer than last time?
But is that a word? Do y'all have any questions or anything y'all want to ask us? It doesn't have to be about stress. If you want to ask us a question, we can still answer your question. We'll give y'all time, a few minutes to type something up if you have something. But yeah, the goal here is to make sure that couples stay together and work on what they have and appreciate what they have and take care of what they have.
And let's get back. Let's get it back. Let's get that family, that coming together thing back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it starts with,
No, it starts with what? I don't know what that means.
It starts with the mama and the papa. You know what I mean? We are the next generations to carry the torch, and we got to do better.
Okay.
We do. I mean, our families are falling apart, and we gotta do better.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put some work in. Put your work in your relationship. Put your work into your kids and your parents and everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Shake a hand. You know what I mean? Go up to somebody and greet them. Just make some changes, man.
And men, take care of your women, and
Right.
women take care of your man.
Right.
Because you only get one good one.
Ooh,
So make sure you take.
What's he got a good one, girl?
So make sure you take care of him or her. Yes, make sure. Because love is enough.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Tasha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you don't have anything else.
Welcome back, baby. I would kiss you, but we don't want to go there. Take no longer.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good evening. And thank you for joining the show. And thank you for the newcomers. Please like and subscribe. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Thank you and have a good evening.
Love is enough.